Game number 4 is getting underway, guys, and this one is still no joke. SjoW is at 6-1, JAB is at 7-3. 13 wins between these two players, only 4 losses, but one of them's picking up another loss tonight.
Oh, look at JAB going back to the Hunter deck, and look at that opener. We got a bunch of 1 and 2 drops on both sides.
Yeah, this one could be a slugfest.
Yeah, they're going to be battling for this board position really early and often.
Yeah, I'm curious if JAB actually keeps both web spinners here. I mean, obviously you'd like to have 1 drops in the early game, but he's got coin haunted creeper into haunted creeper. You know, I think he wants other things along with this.
I gotta believe however JAB mulligans here is correct. He's got so many games under his belt with this deck. I think he may play more mid-range Hunter than anyone in the world.
He definitely plays it a lot. I mean, every time he's streaming, he's playing mid-range Hunter.
Yeah, he actually mentioned it in an interview. He's like, I'm a hard guy to target. Well, this was a little bit earlier this season. He's like, I'm a harder guy to target once he starts to mix it up because he only streams 1 deck almost all the time. Yeah. So how do you target a guy that whenever you watch him, he's always playing the same deck, but he doesn't always queue it up?
You gotta study his moves. That's how you gotta do it. And you can study him over at pvplive.net. So he's going to hang on to every single threat in the early game.
Look at these 2 hands.
What hands from both of these guys. I don't think I've seen 4 haunted creepers in the opening hand before.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before.
We'll get JAB's perspective up for you as quickly as we can, dealing with a little bit of a client issue. But I have to say, I think with the first haunted creeper on board, that JAB's got a little bit of a lead.
Unleash the hounds.
Unleash the hounds.
That is going to be insane in this game. This board is going to get cluttered very quickly.
If he picks up a knife juggler, this game is very likely to be ending in JAB's favor. I mean, it's going to be difficult to come back from that big of an unleashed juggler.
Yeah, you got to feel that JAB is going to take sort of the control route going forward from here as well.
I mean, he's the one who I think he's trying to live in this scenario. SjoW recognizes
the first
that.
knife juggler picked up is for SjoW, and he's got some pretty good ones going forward himself.
Yeah, this is gonna no trades, man. That's the name of the game here.
Yeah, no trading here because we want this knife juggler on SjoW side. He wants this all. These draws from both these guys, Jesus.
SjoW knows his role in this matchup and knows it very well. And JAB gonna add 2 more beasts to this board, and the tension is starting to mount. But
this knife juggler is about to go crazy.
This is gonna be ugly.
Picks up an
for JAB.
Explosion. Now, one saving grace for JAB here is there's no way that SjoW can kill his own haunted creeper here and get off just another juggle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance actually we see the juggler saved because of that, but I think it's just too valuable at the end of the day. Yeah, it's just too much value.
Yeah, I love this sequencing here by SjoW. Make sure you get as many 1/1s on the board as possible. Make sure that these knives can pick off all the minions. He doesn't want any of these going to face.
I'm curious actually if he should be attacking the haunted creeper or if he should be attacking the web spinner. This is a curious play. He wants to pick off as many 1/1s as he can.
Yeah, if you attack the web spinners, at least gets beasts off the board from JAB. That way he has to start committing more beasts to the board to get something like Houndmaster have value, but it's going to be hard to take all of them from him this turn.
You know, Oasis Snapdraw actually not a bad draw.
It's actually a very good draw. You actually saw this in some of the constructed decks in Hunter when I first started playing. Oh, Silverback Patriarch, a good one as well, too. Of course I do. Look how good it is on this board.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, next turn, JAB can go ham.
This has been insane so far between these two. How does JAB set this up? He's got just the world of options in front of him. I think he's going to take out this knife juggler, honestly.
Yeah, so now, if he takes out this knife juggler, do you add your own knife juggler to the board first, or do you start holding it for the Unleash the Hounds? I gotta believe that's his plan going forward. If that's true, where do you go from this turn? Do you use the Houndmaster first?
No, use Oasis Snapjaw for sure. That Oasis Snapjaw sits around. You have multiple opportunities to make sure this game goes in your favor.
Have you ever seen the golden Oasis Snapjaw before?
Oh, of course. Look at his jaw movement.
He smiles at you. He kind of winks at you, like, I got you. I got you, JAB.
2/7 is actually not a joke.
I'm here to help.
It's a hard card to include in your deck because most of the time it's just a non-factor, but right here it's actually pretty darn good.
Yeah, getting a Houndmaster and an Oasis Snapjaw is what I was trying to talk about earlier.
Now, of course, Lothab going to shut off this Knife Juggler and Unleash the Hounds, so this is also a very key turn right now.
Yeah, but this Houndmaster is going to make waves here on this Oasis Snapjaw. That is going to be a 4/9 taunter.
Not a joke. I'm going to trade in very diligently here, too. Start pushing for damage. He knows his role. JAB once. I mean, this is sort of silly. It's been a long time since I've seen this combo actually in play.
This is a silly board, too. I mean, look at these guys battling back and forth. No one can gain full control of this board yet.
Well, it's about to be in SjoW's favor. He's got plenty of ways to start clearing this board position out and making way on what's happening here. I think it starts with, I think you clear out the Oasis Snapjaw first, and then implosion on the Houndmaster and evaluate afterwards.
Yeah, just run 2 of these spiders into it, attack it with this Loatheb, use the implosion. You can even draw a card.
I wonder if, given that you're so far ahead, you actually have any ideas in your head of using Doomguard or using Void Color, because this does kind of protect you from something like Unleash the Hound's Knife Juggler.
That's what I was about to say. Like, that might be in the back of his head, you know, like, if I start putting damage on my Loatheb, how susceptible am I to something like Unleash the Hounds going forward from here?
He's going to leave with Implosion, hope to roll high. Rolls a 2 instead, so a little bit painful.
That's actually the worst possible outcome from him here, because now he has no good attacks left over.
This board is about to swing right back around. Jab falls to 22.
Yeah, you're going to see him attack this Haunted Creeper first.
This turn is going to be blistering fast.
There's going to be a lot of animations on this turn.
Yeah, this is the nightmare for SjoW.
Yeah, SjoW cannot like see. Yeah, you can see SjoW shaking his head already. He knows what's about to happen.
This is brutality.
Yeah, he knows what's in store for him here.
Yeah, this is.
Here comes the Knife Juggler.
I think this is ending the game. I'm sorry, SjoW's got too many minions in play.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah, Jab's going to fill up his entire board already. Oh, and there goes Loatheb.
Number 2.
He wants none of these to go to face.
Put that apple on your head. And put.
Oh, put that apple on your face.
And put that apple on your head. Trade off both the minions. Clear sailing for Jab at this point. SjoW is going to need a miracle if he wants to pull out this game. Power Overwhelming is not the start of it either.
Again, you're going to see him not have a greatly clean turn here. Oh, Bane of Doom. There, spin the wheel.
Oh my gosh, this could spell disaster.
Oh, it's only a succubus.
Only a succubus. So he gets a 4-3 out of this. Easily dealt with from Jab. Even Houndmaster added to this.
Yeah, you know what? You may see him just. I was about to say you may see him just fully taunt up this turn.
Yeah, he's taunting up the monkey. This is monkey business right here. And just turn on the heat. How does SjoW push through?
I have no idea how SjoW pushes through here. It looks like Jab might have found a way to get to a game 5 here.
What a big turnaround. But the board tension was building so early. 4 Haunted Creepers hit play early on. And then there's the one big swing turn from Jab. SjoW gonna try to fight as much as he can, but I just don't know if it's in the cards today.
He's gonna be able to take care of the Silverback Patriarch, so he can start to maybe push for damage going forward, but you gotta know that Jab's gonna be able to push a ton. Ooh, even gets a good juggle here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to put.
Is that lethal? That's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's legal,
that's
right?
lethal damage right there. Jab gonna force a game number 5 now, and this is the 3rd 5-game set of the night.
Not only that, but in our last match, Nyria got out to a 2-0 lead over Dog. Dog was able to reverse sweep him. Are we gonna see not only our second reverse sweep of the night, but our second reverse sweep in a row?
That would be something else, and if there's a player to do it against, SjoW is a massive one to do it against.